Hi there, how's it going? So I thought I'd do some fish sliders, and we'll do it in a nice panko breadcrumb. So we'll just make some simple fish sliders. So yesterday I was out in the West Coast of Auckland, the city where I live. We were on the beach, we were fishing, we caught some snapper, we caught some stingray, we caught some kahawai, and today I'm going to make that kahawai into some nice panko crumbed sliders. So let's have a look, shall we? Hi there, how's it going? So I'm out on another adventure. This time I've come to one of our West Coast beaches. We took four-wheel drive in, and we're here on the beach fishing for primarily snapper and kahawai. There's a lot of stingrays out there today, but doesn't seem to be a lot of snapper or kahawai. But you can see the boys behind me doing their thing. So we'll start off by opening the trusty Trangia. Guys have seen this before plenty of times. We need the burner. If you do hear any noise, my apologies. I'm in my backyard, as you can probably tell. So there are people around mowing the lawn and driving cars up and down the road and things like that. So excuse me if you hear a bit of noise. So we're going to start by just preparing the onion. So I've just got a red onion here, nothing fancy. We might just do it like this, I think. So we'll just stick the onions in a bowl like that. I've got here just a little bit of caster sugar, not much, about that much I think. Oh yeah, maybe a bit more. I'm not very good at measuring things out. How it comes out is how I'm happy. So let's chop it's just a lemon. We want some lemon juice. So we'll just crush that in there like so. Actually, probably do with a bit more. Look at it. Let's just go that. It's always good when you've got a lemon tree in your backyard. These aren't that ripe, unfortunately. There we go. So that's pretty good. Just give them a nice little mix like so. If you had some dill, you could put dill in there. That's fine like that. Just leave those to one side. So just trim the fish up a little bit. That all looks pretty good like so. We're going to want to just pat these dry. So breadcrumbs and a little bit of flour as well. Actually, one thing I forgot to do with the onions was salt and pepper. Bad organisation, isn't it? Got to have your seasoning. So, where's that going to go? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. And a bit of salt and pepper. So a bit of flour, bit of egg, and some breadcrumb. And we'll do that to all of these. There we go. That's our fish panko crumbed. Okay, so we'll get the there we go. It's the burner lit. So I guess we'll just wait for that to heat up a little bit. Not sure, do we need a fly in there? No, we probably don't. There's enough flavour in there without the fly, I think. There we go, that's starting to do its thing. Put that on there, let that heat up. Starting to get a little bit of heat in there, so we want a bit of oil, I think. Actually, we'll put quite a bit of oil in. Yeah, looks like it. Wait till that gets a bit of heat in it. All right, I think that's it's probably hot enough, I think. I guess we'll soon find out. Yep, it's looking pretty good. Depends on how you like it really, but probably only 2 minutes aside I would have thought. 2 minutes aside is probably all you're going to need. We'll just brown the breadcrumbs and just see how we go from there. If you like a lot of breadcrumbs, you can do a double layer. So I just crumb them once, but you can put them back in the egg wash and away you go again. And if you really want them brown, you can put a bit of egg wash over them. This is looking pretty good actually. Yeah. It's about now you have to give great kudos to Trangia. This is a hard anodized pan, so it's not the non-stick, but I think it actually works as a non-stick pan better than the non-stick. It's just beautiful. I've done all sorts of stuff in here and never had a problem with it sticking and never had a problem with it burning on the bottom of the pan. I think it depends, you've just got to get your temperature right. Once you've got your temperature right, everything kind of flows from there. Starting to smell good, starting to get that sizzle on. Not quite sure how much longer they need in here, to be fair. Let's have a look. Oh, that's perfect, isn't it? What about this one? Yep, looking good. So it really depends on, as I said, how brown you like it, and just cook it to suit yourself. The fish will cook through. It'll cook through 2 or 3 minutes basically. So just brown to taste, and away you go. So a bit more seasoning won't hurt. Nothing wrong with a bit of salt and pepper. Don't be afraid to use it. Well, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? We'll just drain these off, I think. As usual, I think I've made far too much, but that's okay. What I don't eat, my dog will happily eat. Oh, I can't help it. Let's taste this. Oh. That is delicious. So this particular fish, it's a firm white fish. And this recipe works really well. Any sort of firm white fish that you want to use will work perfectly fine. But oh, are these tasty or what? Sorry. Excuse me for stuffing my face, but these are really nice. So while we're waiting for this side to be done, I went out fishing, as I said, went out with two great guys, Graham and Adam. It was Adam who suggested that I should cook these like this. And what a good idea, Adam. Cheers for that. One of your better ideas, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. That's not bad, is it? Man, I want to eat another piece of fish. The rate I'm going, there'll be nothing left for the sliders, will there? But that's okay. And as usual, a bit more salt and a bit more pepper. So I've got way more than I need, but we'll just cut the bread. So just cut the bread in half like so, and likewise here. How are these looking? Yep, these are done. Frying pan might be just a tad small for this, but we'll do what we can. Won't take very long. Probably end up burning them, but that's all right. There we go. So just lightly toasted. Put that one in as well. See what happens when you're in your backyard? Can you hear that dog barking over there? Obviously something's exciting him. Maybe he wants some sliders. Could be. Oh, there we go. That one's come out all right. So let's take that off and we'll just snuff that out. Snuff that out. So what we want to do is, what I've got in here is just some Thousand Island dressing. We'll just put a bit of Thousand Island dressing on it like that. We obviously want our, I guess, lightly pickled onions, which is really what these are now. So this is just onion to taste. I happen to like it, so I'm always going to put more on than most people. And we going to want a little bit of lettuce, nothing too much. This is just cost lettuce, like so. And now for the fish. Woohoo! This is looking good, isn't it? Check that out. That's looking excellent. Oh, still a bit hot, but lovely flavour. Thousand Island dressing, the lettuce, the onion, and of course the panko crumbed fish is beautiful. Well, nothing like a nice meal cooked on the Trangia. Last meal I cooked on the Trangia was a spaghetti and meatballs. Really delicious, super simple recipe. If you want to have a look at that, check out that video up there. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. And let me continue stuffing my face with this panko fish. Wow, that was excellent, wasn't it? I left the bits that I didn't like, really. Nothing.